Today we're going to be taking a look at this tabletop rack stand made for musical gear, and it is made by On Stage Stands. 12 rack spaces. Let's check it out. Alright, let's open up this box, see what we have inside. And we have some beams and some screws, and that's about it. So let me spread it apart. So we have our 4 beams, and take the plastic off, and then we have our screws and instruction pamphlet. Now I'm using these screws instead. I ordered these. I like these better because they have the little nylon washers tapered at the end, and somebody recommended them to me, so I went with these screws. So to put it together, we're going to take off the knobs, and then you slide the little beam in place over the hole, and then refasten the knob. Do that to both the left and the right. Then you insert this back beam. Take off the knobs, and then just screw them in nice and tight. Line it up, and you see it's nice and firm and steady. And now we're going to put on this top beam. Just line it up through the proper hole that the instruction manual tells you to, and again using the thumb screws, tighten it up. So now we're going to have a sweeping shot of the whole stand. Get real close up. Got little rubber feet on the ends, and that's the way the top should look according to the manual. Now I'm going to put my gear in. Now somebody gave me this tip of putting some packing tape on the face of the rack to prevent scratches on the back of your gear, on the back of the face of the gear. And I thought that sounded like a good idea, so I put the tape down. Lay my first, biggest, heaviest processor down first, my AXFX 3. Holes line up nicely, and just screw it in. Notice how I'm doing this horizontally. Try to put them in horizontally. And there's the first unit, three rack unit. Now I bought this thing extra. This is called a NavePoint server shelf. Got off Amazon. And that's where my little mixer is going to go on top of that. I'll show you in a minute. So there's everything in place. That's all the rack stuff I own. It's supposed to be able to hold 12 rack spaces, but I'm not using them all, of course. So up here I got my little mixer. Notice the little lip on that one thing. Keep the mixer from falling off. So that's my little setup, and I'm keeping mine down there on the ground, but it's really made to go on a shelf. So notice I'm just lifting this whole thing up. It's very stable, very sturdy. Put it on my computer desk to show you what that would look like, even though that's not where I'm going to be keeping it. And showing you the angle. Notice it's at a 80-degree angle there. So it is a little bit of a tilt. And there you have it. The rack's supposed to be able to hold about 75 pounds, but I've got about 31 pounds in mine, and it can handle that quite nicely. But this, I like this little rack. It's about 20 inches wide, 23 inches tall, and it keeps my gear all in one place because I had it all laying all over the place in the room and would just use whatever processor I wanted to from time to time. Now it's nice and neat and organized, just the way I like things.